Alright everybody, we're going to be working on the Trans Am today. The gay boy over there is having some trouble parking.
Sense a disturbance in force.
So anyways, we're going to be going drag racing today. We got some new drag radials, Mickey Thompson's ET Street R's for the Mustang to see about getting a better launch. We got some new suspension for the Trans Am because it's just old. This is just OEM AC Delco stuff. So we're going to be lifting up the rear and replacing that stuff, and then we still have the starting issue, so we're going to look into possibly working on the ground wire on that, and then we brought the Camaro over to start taking apart. So once we're done with the Trans Am, we'll probably move it and start working on that. And here's the gay boy right here.
We need to get the real project in here.
Oh my god.
Hey, why don't you have your radials on? You should just daily them. Just daily them.
I could.
They would not last long at all.
No, they wouldn't. I've read online people say like they last less than 10,000 miles just if you daily drive them, like 7,000. I don't know. I drove it and it's all right, but it picks up all the rocks. Yep. Like I was just driving down the road.
It's like mine.
Yeah, it picks up all the rocks.
Not one per side. Is he sleeping?
No. Anyways, we're gonna get started working on this. Or I guess one good thing to show. Do you want to come over here, Vence? You should try lifting it and showing how much it wobbles. So,
Left to right or up and down?
just up and down, because so it's pretty spongy back there. So we're gonna try putting this new suspension on. It should stiffen it up a bit and make it feel less. Yeah, make it feel less wobbly at speeds. So we're gonna start working on that. All right, so we're pretty much done with the Trans Am here. We got the new springs. We got the new springs in and the new OEM AC Delco shocks. You see right there, AC Delco. So I have a couple of tips when doing this. This is a Ford 9-inch, and just some of the nature of this might not apply to all applications, but we had a hard time getting the spring out, so we rented one of those tools to compress it. That didn't really work either, so what we ended up doing is we just loosened the sway bar and removed, the shocks there, so we were able to lower the rear end quite a bit, enough to get these out and the new ones in. They have boots at the top that need to line up, and that's pretty much it. Once you get it in, you just raise it, you get the shocks in. The shocks are kind of hard to get to. As you can see right there, they are under trim and carpet, and you have to get kind of like a vice grip on the top of the bolt, and then get a wrench on the nut and break it loose, and then you can get an impact on it. If we had known pretty much all this from the beginning, it would have been a lot faster, but
it's a learning experience every fucking time.
Yeah, this car is a real bitch sometimes, but you can see we got everything on there. Just gonna put the wheels back on, and we should be good for drag racing with the Trans Am.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
And Davis is getting some good practice because we're going to do an all-new suspension on Project F because it's a death trap.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much as bad as and old as this stuff here on the Trans Am, so, well, actually older, because this is an 01, and that's a 98, so, we're gonna, get these on and then give it a test drive, so. We're making some progress as well with cleaning up.
You say give it a test drive. We're going to turn the key and it's going to go broom and die.
That's true. We didn't even pick up a battery cable, so we still need to fix that, see if it'll actually start. These guys are cleaning up parts for Project F to
basically all
get
the
on there.
accessory stuff I want to paint first.
So, where's the old...
Before it blows up.
Yeah.
So this is the old water pump we were going to use. The stock one you can see has stamped steel fins. I was looking online and there are better designed ones. So we got this one. I think it's from like an 04 Monte Carlo. It is, what's it called? Cast aluminum fins. So it'll just be a lot better at directing water. It'll definitely help out the engine with cooling, its cooling potential. So we want as much of that as possible.
And it literally is just the same bolt. Same bolt pattern.
And it costs like $20.
Costs like $20. I'm probably just going to get one for my Bonneville because there's no reason not to.
Yeah, they're just such a better design. We also got some of this for Project F.
We're a meth house now.
We got the meth. We love the meth.
Oh,
also,
where's the meth kit? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so we got an AAM boost control meth kit. You can see right here it'll start spurting at whatever
what boost level
we have,
and then it
6 or
full
10.
sprays at that.
Yep. So
and what's cool is that it will tell, like, it will flash a light depending on like error codes. So, like, for example, it's got a sensor to if it gets low enough. so you won't like ruin your fucking car.
Yeah, because
Oh, and I found out what this was. It's just an inline filter.
oh, that's good. Nice. So it'll filter out the meth.
I don't know why, but like.
Well, you don't want crap going through it.
I love how these fittings are too, because you just put the hose in, and then you can't get it out unless you push this in.
Oh, that's
which is pretty cool, pretty easy.
Oh yeah. So also the coil packs here. We are just going to mount somewhere inside the engine bay, away from everything, because that is what is going to obstruct our intake coming out the right side, because the coil pack usually sit right here. We're going to physically relocate it and make custom spark plug wires, so it'll be out of the way. So the only thing that might be in the way or will be in the way is the ABS. And then we also did order a
I didn't order it yet.
well,
I am going to though.
order a Commodore style thermostat housing, which will come out this direction because the wall's pretty much right here.
Should come out, I think, this direction, like just facing like
Yeah,
this.
it'll go straight down basically.
And hopefully that works, especially because I mean, I don't think it would interfere with the headers too much if it went like this.
Yeah.
If you even touch a valve cover, it wouldn't really matter. But this is like really good real estate right here. So this just won't work with. It's like lower profile too.
Yep.
So hopefully that works out.
It's free real estate. That's free real estate. Yep. So
People keep telling us that we can't do it though.
we'll see.
So we'll do it.
We'll see.
Do it. It'll work.
We'll see.
No, we ain't no
There'll be a
channel.
lot of screaming about it.
There will be a lot of screaming.
There will be a lot of screaming about it. What?
All right, so we got the it all set down. It is a bit high right now because it just hasn't settled. Do you want to shake it? So just to compare before, see, it like hardly moves at all. It is a stiff rear end right now. So we need to do a test drive, and yeah, the rear end should be a lot more controlled now.
No more going down the highway going.
Yep. Alrighty, so we think we got it running here. So with the starting issue, we were thinking it was the negative ground. So the Trans Ams have a side mount battery terminals. So what we did is we got a top mount. That's the main to the engine. This is just one of the auxiliary ones. We're thinking it's the auxiliary one that was giving us the most trouble. But basically spliced it in, top mount, and it started well 3 times in a row. But it did that like this whole week and then started having problems today. So we're just gonna see what that's like. We fixed up, we went on a test drive with the new suspension. So the new suspension's all settled in. It was squeaking a bunch, so we loosened some things and tried bouncing up and down, and it's not making that noise anymore. So we're gonna take it on a test drive and see how it's doing.
Please do good.
Yes, please.
Like it knows that you want to go fast, so it's just like purposefully going.
Watch out for this asshole.
I feel like a T-Rex.
Yeah. Damn. This is a fucking smoke screen. That was a smoke screen.
I couldn't see where I was, so I stopped.
I know. Nice. Damn. Alright, for the most part, we think our issues are fixed. There is still squeaking in the suspension, but I mean, it'll just take some time. Not right now. It'll just take some time to see about it settling or finding some kind of adjustment. But for the most part, that's pretty much done. We didn't end up going drag racing. We kind of ran out of time. I did want to test out the drag radials for my Mustang, but didn't really get to see that today. We're just, ran out of time. So probably next weekend or some other time we're going to test that out, definitely soonish. I'd like to see if that'll help us. And once Vence's Trans Am, or since it's working better, we'll be able to actually test it properly. So it appears to be running just fine now. Just got some squeaks in the suspension, so we're pretty excited to see what it'll do. So thanks for watching.